Hello, greetings, this is Gilles Mancion. I was guided to come and speak today. I didn't really think about what to talk about, so I decided I will briefly talk about the 7th chakra, the main chakra of the human body, and the 7 sacred flames that we will learn to use in the future. For those chakras are part of the subtle body, the light body, and so in many sense I do not know them all that well because I do know much about them, each of them, but until we receive the pillar of light and they are completely eternally unified within the one fire of love, one fire of this pillar of light, then we will still be aligning and working with those energy. In essence, there is this essence flow that's happening for the light bodies, usually called the Sushumna, and there is the Haida and Pingala, and Mars and Venus, the positive and negative energy. When they come together, those two energies, yin and yang, they create light, and we turn into light body. And so we'll be working with that. There are many other chakras. There will be energy centers within the human body. Those are just the main centers. I'm going to pull out 7 cards for each of the chakras. And so the first chakra is ruled by Pluto. It is the base. It is where all the challenges lie. It is really what is also what supports the structure, and so most of the work that we do on ourselves is relative to the base in many sense. And our base has been freed up. This Saturn in Capricorn is really freeing us up. It is the universe. It is the salvation around all this like hyperspace consciousness, where all those things are all happening at once. It is like a great dance of salvation. So we are experiencing freedom from the base, which means that in a sense we won't be as bothered by all quarks, negative quarks, as we used to. The base is also the place where we sleep. Our consciousness falls through the base, and we move into another dimension. When we wake up, we have to go through this black hole at the base. It is something that scientists do not really get yet, but we're moving to new consciousness, new level of integration and understanding, and we'll be able to discover all kinds of new ways to approach things and problems and resolve them in easy way for the most part. What comes in the navel chakra, the 2nd chakra, it's ruled by Saturn. It is dominated by the astral body. It rules all over the plans of the earth. And here we have illumination. It is putting the hands on the light. We're putting our hands on the light, and that gives us the power of the light. And so it is a very powerful time all over the world. It's like touching the world with your light, and the light, the world will react to that light. And so it is a great card of empowerment. Then on the solar plexus level, we have the balance. So it is about we chance to find this equilibrium. It's been given so that we can grow with ease, and so the idea is to maintain the balance within things, not to go into extreme. Or what we see in the heart, the 3rd chakra is ruled by Jupiter. The 2nd is ruled by Saturn. The 4th chakra is ruled by the Sun. It is the heart. It is where we need to always attune to our heart, to always listen to the heart. For the heart may not be what creates the future before us, but it is the inner guide that drives the whole flow and process. So in truth, there is only one heart. We all exist within that one heart, and we all have that one extension of heart, and we use our heart in whichever way we like. But right now we have the Magician. The Magician is a card of power, of empowerment, of self-empowerment. It is really a card that there's already 3 major arcanes with an ace here, and so it is a very important time to come into our power, to understand that we used to have amazing power from past lives and so on, and those are coming back, but there are also new powers that are coming. You got to go slow and to be kind to yourself, to do all your shift and change in a loving way. What we communicate, the 5th chakra is the communication center. It is the throat. It is a very powerful chakra. It is ruled by Chiron, and it is also where the I Am presence resides. By the upper heart, we have this upper heart chakra that will open up to the lower heart chakra, and it is also in between, so to speak. But here we see the feeler. We are expressing the feelings we have. We are able to express all of our feeling. It is important to express our feeling. It is important to express them in a positive way. A negative feeling can be expressed in a positive way. It is not a matter. It's not so much the feeling; it's how we react to them, how we deal with them. And so we understand we do want to feel everything, but we don't want to burn our wings in some sense. what we see before us is a breakthrough. So it is an amazing card. We do see before us in the third eye. It's ruled by Neptune. It is a very, very powerful breakthrough. It is the third eye and the crown are the most powerful cards when you do chakra reading. So we can see the breakthrough. We can see the end of the cycle, the new cycle coming forward. We are within the flow and the motion, and so it is all happening. And what is on our crown chakra is the Hangman. It is the loss of strength, the loss of power, the disempowerment. What's happening is that all those old things that used to withdraw from our life used to have lost their power, and so since they've lost their power, they are no longer. We do no longer have to support those things. And once we let go of those things that we need to let go, we find the Fool, we find the Child. We are able to make a quantum leap forward into anything we want because we are free from the fear of attachment. So I hope this message was interesting for you. It is a very brief chakra reading of cards for those 7 chakras. Those 7 chakras are also connected to 7 sacred flames. And last week there was a message from Elohim reminding us of making an invocation for those 7 sacred flames. So I thought I took a note to work with them, and I thought I'd share that with you today. For those 7 flames, it's something that you want to invoke. As I do this invocation, try to visualize, to connect to those energies. They are all. Each of the energies that will be invoked will be connected to a different light ray, although they move from time to time. They are exchanging in different level of service. So we are all, in essence, they are lords of the chakras, lords of those universe that we call chakras. So the first is the blue flame of will. So we call and invoke first the Elohims are the creators of form. They are super archangels. The archangels are essentially great teachers from the heavenly realm, and the ascended master are the spiritual aristocracy that came out of the time and space process. So we invoke the blue flame of will. We call on Elohim, Hercules and Amazonia, Archangel Michael and Faith, Ascended Master El Moria and Amereses. Please give us the sacred fire of will, so that we may become the will of God I give, so that I may become the will of God I give. The second flame is the gold flame of illumination. We invoke Elohim, Apollon and Lumina, Archangel Jophiel and Christine, Ascended Master Lord Lanto and Lady Shoshaimai. Please give us the sacred golden flame of illumination, so that we may receive this golden flame of illumination and become the illumination of God we give. The third flame, the third power is the pink flame of love. It is so we call on Elohim, Eros and Amora, Archangel Chamuel and Charity, Ascended Master Paul the Venetian and Lady Ruth. Please assist us and give us this sacred pink flame of love, so that we may become the love of God I give, so that I may become the love of God I give. Fourth, there is the sacred white flame of purity. So we call on, we invoke, we thank those Elohim, Purity and Astrea, Archangel Gabriel and Hope, Ascended Master Serapis Bey and Amustria. Please give us, assist us in receiving, give us this sacred flame of purity, so that we may become the sacred purity of God that we give. The fifth flame is the flame of truth and healing. It is a green flame, a green fire. And we call on the Elohim, Cyclopea and Virginia, the Archangel Raphael and Mary, the Ascended Master Hilarion and Lady Palasatina. Please come to us and give us this sacred flame of fire, of healing and truth, so that we may become the truth of God we give. The sixth is the sixth flame is the golden violet flame of service. So we call and invoke Elohim, Peace and Aloha, Archangel Uriel and Aurora, Ascended Master Jesus Ananda and Lady Nada. Please come and assist us so that we may receive the golden violet flame of service, so that we may become the service of God we give. And finally, the seventh flame is the flame of alchemy and transmutation. It's the purple violet fire. And so we call on Elohim, Arcturus and Victoria, Archangel Zadkiel and Amethyst, Ascended Master Saint Germain and Lady Portia. Please assist us, give us this sacred fire of transmutation and alchemy, so that we may become the transmutation of God we are giving. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. It is a powerful invocation. You may want to work with those energies, work with those great beings that are here in service. They have been invoked, so some of them have anchored into our consciousness, and so they will continue to work with us and manifest as we become comfortable with them. I'm going to finish with a little song. Just sort of sing a song. I wasn't sure what to sing, so I do this very old song. It's like folk music. It's a bit folk, rock folk. It's a bit sad song, but I thought it was still funny. So I never sang it before, so I thought I'll give it a try. It's called American Pie. Just the beginning. A long, long time ago, I can still remember how that music used to make me smile. And I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'll be happy for a while. But February made me shiver with every paper I deliver. Bad news on the doorstep, I couldn't take one more step. I can't remember if I cried when I read about his widowed bride. Something touched me deep inside the day the music died. So bye-bye, Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This will be the day that I die. This will be the day that I die." Well, thank you very much for everything. I hope you're having a wonderful day, evening, and that you continue to work with those ascended energy, that you allow them, let them work through you, all those sacred flame. As we invite them into our life, they work, they have their own intelligence, and they will manifest into our consciousness more and more as we call on to them. I thank you very much. I wish you a good day. Namaste.